Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. So last time out we finally were able to make it up to Kaneshiro's palace. We can finally enter there now, and so in this part we are going to be heading into Kaneshiro's palace for the first time. And here we are basically.
This place is huge. I rarely gotta go to the bank, so
yeah, it's a bank.
Me kind of nervous.
They tend to be pretty big.
Being in a bank with costumes like these is
need
so
a lot of
obvious.
place. Yeah.
We're totally
Sorry.
robbers.
Need a lot of space to store that cash.
That right.
It seems there will
Yeah,
be
this is
a lot of
like the one
shadows
area
from
where
here
it's a disadvantage to be wearing all this
What's that
phantom
about?
thief garb.
Enemies attack us here.
You know what I mean?
I see.
Actually
I've
going
trained
into a
in
bank
Aikido.
in thief outfits.
Don't worry, I can defend myself. Self-defense won't do much
But do you see
good
Aikido?
against shadows.
Or just normal?
But then again, it's better than nothing.
Alright. Yeah, you won't be much use in this instance,
I'm
Makoto.
an honorary customer, so I better act like one. I will be useful for you guys.
Right then, so now we're going to be entering the actual palace itself, and this one is actually, yep, that was bad editing. Yeah, basically I'm just having a look around, but anyway. This is actually one of the more, in terms of the dungeon itself, once we actually properly get into it in a few parts' time, this is actually one of the more, shorter and more straightforward dungeons to do once you've worked everything out.
Come at us.
It's pretty short, pretty and pretty fast to get through. It's pretty much a straight line almost, really. You know what I
I'd
mean?
like to speak with the bank president.
So
Excuse me, but
yeah, it's kind of it's a nice break after the previous
I need
two,
to
which
talk
were a
to
bit
him.
more kind
Now
of
let me
stop-start
through.
and a bit more kind of complex to kind of navigate. This one's much easier.
That voice.
That's Kaneshiro. Hi, Kaneshiro.
It's Kaneshiro.
You mean a bank has a president?
So yeah, we're going to meet Kaneshiro's shadow for the first time pretty soon. And away we go. I think we actually get to wander about a little bit now for a brief moment. Yeah, but we're pretty much forced to go in one way so far, and it's kind of interesting actually because we go to this area now, but then when we actually get free reign to run around the
Incredible.
sorry, when we get free reign to run
Well,
that clip, that kind of went in there. That was kind of weird. But yeah, in the second, once we actually are able to go through and actually explore the palace as much as we like, we can't actually go back to this section. So this is kind of a nice little thing. I guess there's no reason to come back here, but I would have liked the ability to wander around anywhere in the palace that I'd like. But wherever.
correct, Miss Beautiful President. It must be quite
My
tough
God.
having so much money.
Oh my god, that's so old school Bond villain.
you gonna call it off then?
On the screen, kind of turning around in the chair. That's awesome.
The interest rate is 10% a day.
Kaneshiro as well as the first one, I think, who looks kind of weird and monstrous.
That means
Kind of like
one day is
like the other dungeon,
It's
like the other
300,000
shadows that we saw with Kaneshiro and not Kaneshiro, Kamoshida
For people like
and Madarame were
that was
looked
your
basically
plan from the
human.
beginning, wasn't it?
Whereas this guy's got, you know,
quite the impressive insight.
the only thing that was different about him was they had the yellow eyes. Here, this guy is purple, so it's kind of like he's like, I don't know, maybe it's they're trying to say that this is a more monstrous character, that he's more evil and monstrous than the previous two, or maybe it was just a thing for him to make him seem kind of more
Young women are so useful.
like alien and more different than the previous two. You know what I mean?
Exist to be devoured.
Like this guy's generally like
Justice might be the rule since the dawn.
genuinely super, kind of super evil, whereas the other two were kind of like, they were bad guys, they're horrible guys and did horrible things, but at their core they were doing what they thought was best, I guess. Here he's like, I guess they're trying to kind of say that this guy's, maybe they're kind of trying to say this guy's like pure, unadulterated evil, and that's why he's so kind of purple and distorted. So yeah. Shit. It's time to fight. These guys are tough motherfuckers the first time you fight them. And they're also, I think you have to fight, basically this is an unwinnable battle, you basically just fight the chivalrous guard. They're a bit of a pain to deal with. Oh, we don't have a weakness. Okay. Let's just hit him. Hit him with the electricity, see what that does. Oh, that did next to nothing. We basically just have to keep attacking waves of these enemies until they give up, until we, you know, until it's basically a forced loss scenario, so just keep attacking them until you stop. They have no rampage. Rampage is a real pain in the arse. It's like a multiple hits to multiple characters. It's a real pain in the dick to deal with. There we go, that's one down, one to go. I never work out, I don't think they have a I think the way it works is they don't have a weakness here, but I think later when you fight them as regular enemies, I believe their weakness is electricity. It's either electricity or nuclear, which is what Makoto's main ability is going to be, nuclear attacks. But he's done. Yeah, so he's going to keep constantly sending him back up, so you're just going to have to keep attacking them until you get a cutscene that means you stop. I think you have to take out 2 lots of these guards and then they stop, from what I remember. You use Kodama. Let's use Psy. These are psychic attacks. Does a pretty decent amount of damage. But, for God's sake, Skull. I love Morgana kind of taking the piss out of Skull there, out of Ryuji. But yeah, we got... Let's just keep going. The psychic attacks do pretty good damage. It's kind of nice that I actually got an attack, like a persona which uses psychic attacks pretty early on, because my first playthrough I didn't get it until the last party member. So it was nice to actually be able to use these attacks a lot earlier. Let's heal up Ryuji a little bit. Not that I really need. That was kind of a waste, to be fair, but we're going to be out of the. We're going to be stopping fighting pretty soon, so. Yeah, Rampage I don't like. It's a bit of a pain to deal with. I do like the how the psychic attack looks. It's kind of psychedelic and cool. This is a follow-up attack. And the follow-up attack is always a critical, I believe. It's always a critical hit. I think only An and Ryuji have it at the moment. But every single party member gets it once you get them at their social link up to a certain level. Oh shit.
There's no end to them. Have they really been hired with money? We're in trouble.
Yeah, so I think this is where we decide to run away. Time to run. Yeah, you don't get any experience for that, which is a bit of a jip. Ah, fuck you. I want my experience, damn it. I fought. I should get it. Yes, there's shadows. Yeah, I do like Morgana's response there. It's kind of like, yeah, not the right time to be asking about this shit, Makoto. Let's wait until we've got the fuck out of here, hey? Then you can ask as many questions as you fucking want. Oh shit.
Guys!
You
I
seem to
hate
be in
it.
quite a
Don't you
pickle.
just hate it when they keep respawning?
How dare you sneak around Kaneshiro?
Those would be my words. However,
I don't like that
do
line.
thank
That's a
you
bad
for
line
providing
to
me
me.
with such wonderful goods.
That's what Kaneshiro does. He's a
It's
sneaky
time
little
you
fucker.
disappear.
Look at that chubby bastard. I do like that. They like little camp, like
Managing a bank is tough.
double clap, like
That's why I
time
make
to
it
die.
a case to kill troublesome
I like that.
customers. Having one impertinent brat disappear is enough to set an example in that other world.
Please stop!
Oh my god, you're
I'll
evil.
eliminate others besides my goods. You've no need to worry. Your sister is quite a beauty, though. I'll make sure to make her my personal slave.
Yeah, this
Once I get
part here is
bored, I'll
quite
just sell her off.
sick and
Oh,
disturbed and
horses.
kind of really proper dark.
She could have been
I don't like
successful
this part.
If only her younger sister wasn't so dumb.
My sister has nothing to do with this!
Yeah, and this is
Then you better start taking customers.
this is also, I think, is another
All
way
you gotta
of
do
just
is endure it and do as you're told.
Endure.
yeah. It's this bit here where this is pushing
Do
her
as I'm told.
over the edge.
You'll earn 3 million yen in no time. Although your life and everything along with it will be a complete wreck by then.
Yeah, what a sick piece of shit.
I've been
He needs to learn his
listening
lesson.
Go on and on. Shut your damn mouth, you money-grubbing asshole!
Yeah, I love this scene so much. Finally, Makoto just says what we're all thinking.
Yes. Come to me!
Very well. Let us proceed with our contract at once.
And this scene as well, this is so good. And it's kind of a lot different from the other awakening scenes. Because even though she
You have finally
gets a
found
bit
your
of a
own
pain,
justice.
she goes through the same pain kind of here. She's kind of different where she's like,
This
yes, I
memorable
want
day
this power and I
marks
want
your
it now.
graduation
Let's
from your false self.
fuck 'em up. I just love this awakening. This one is like proper Dragon Ball. And that persona is so unique. It's such a unique design. The motorbike persona, which is
No, dude.
what's the name of it?
Spike?
I can feel
Ryu's response.
it myself.
Johanna, that's the name of her persona. It's just such a unique persona. I don't remember any other persona in the entire series which is like
What is that? I've never seen anything
some sort of
like that.
car or bike or something like this. I don't really remember seeing another one like this. It's awesome,
Or else I'll kill you.
and I like that. I like that from Kaneshiro as well.
Not
Kind
lose
of
heart again. Ever.
terrified and then like,
I'll go full
no, I'm not.
speed,
I'm not. I'm fine.
non-stop.
Let's keep
Right,
going.
Johanna?
Yeah, my favorite awakening scene in the whole game. It's so good. Just to see
Don't get
Makoto
all
kind of
cocky
lose her
just
shit
because
and
I
just
normally behave myself. I am
wreck
done
everybody up.
playing
It's
nice.
awesome.
Let's go, Johanna! Full throttle! The enemy's agitated. Take them down and make an opening.
Yeah, I love this awakening so much. It's so good.
The opponent is
And
strong.
yeah, so
Don't do anything reckless. I'll use my persona.
Makoto becomes part of our team. I think we drop Ryuji, and she has the nuclear attacks.
Persona!
Yeah, nuclear's pretty strong. It does a lot of damage. I mean, even if they're not weak to it, it causes a fuck ton of damage. Yeah, I think Ryuji's been taken out.
This is my other
Shit, we're having a bit of trouble here.
I lend it.
Oh, and this music. It's so good. It's a shame we haven't got her endgame gear on yet. So I'm going to have to wait a little bit before she's totally awesome. But she's pretty badass at the start as well. There we go, that's one down. 2 to go. I just love her persona's design. I love Johanna's design. It's so good. Time to die. Alright.
Scissors over feet! Are you alright?
Damn it. And it hit on. That's annoying. He gets another attack. Like I said, these guys are pretty... Why did you do that, Tom? You fucking jackass.
Alright!
Didn't think that one through.
Persona! Hey!
I don't know why I'm thinking. Yeah, Dire. Let's get Makoto back up and running a little bit more.
Charge, Johanna!
And Fry to finish you off.
They're in disarray!
Hold him up. Nice way to finish off this first battle with Makoto. And the character portraits are just so cool, just like
Here!
really aggressive and angry. I love that. It's so good. And experience points. We got Arn and Morgana up to level 19. I think Makoto's already at a level higher than us right at the start, which is cool.
But how are we getting out?
There's only one exit, right?
Sup, Miss Post-Apocalyptic Raider?
Makoto is so
You wanna
badass.
get smacked?
I'm going on ahead, so follow me.
Love her so much. She's such a good character. It's so fun when she gets her persona.
Damn.
Okay, we have a path.
Ryuji's in love. Let's get the fuck out.
Get in!
Get in the car.
So you'll stand against me no matter what. Very well. I'll wait for you all. There's no escape in reality.
Yep.
Nor will you
Now it's
break
time.
these
Now that
curious
we've we now know how to get into Kaneshiro's Palace, which means next time it's infiltration time. But that's not going to be for a few parts yet, just because need to do other stuff, need to do social links and side stuff before we move on to do the dungeon proper.
Man, talk about
The palace
wild.
proper, whatever. I keep
That
switching
was
between
no
palace and
Aikido.
dungeon.
That was some
They're
hardcore
technically
ass
both
whooping.
right, I guess.
I am so not pissing her off. Feel like she'll rip off my arm.
I love Arm's response here as well. It's like, oh,
Oh,
I'm going to be
stop
quiet.
it.
I'm not going to bother.
This is the most exhausted
Makato's
I've
kind of
ever gotten
embarrassed
in the
a little
years.
bit, which I kind of like as well.
It felt pretty great. I never thought I'd become part of the Phantom Thieves I was after. Sis might faint if she found out.
Hey, you're not part of it yet, love. I have to agree yet.
She's a prosecutor for the district, and she's investigating the Phantom Thieves.
Wait, ain't that
That
bad?
complicates matters.
No need to worry. A normal investigation would never lead them to a world like that. Then again,
Yeah,
it
it's,
must have been fate for this.
that
to
was the
happen.
excuse I think they used in Persona
What
4
do you
Golden,
mean?
4 and 4 Golden
I
as
can't
well.
be like
That
my
basically
sister. I had a feeling that there'd come a time
any
when we
normal
wouldn't
police
see eye
investigation would
anymore. I'm
never
thankful to have a
uncover what
sister who works
we
so
were doing
hard,
in the other world,
but
because
there are times I feel sorry
makes no
for her,
fucking
too.
sense.
And after hearing my persona's voice, I clearly understand how I feel now.
It appears you're not as reserved as you make yourself seem.
I was just doing whatever the adults told me
Well, that's
to.
an understatement after that.
Won't she be perfect as our advisor? She's fearless and has a sharp mind.
Sounds good to me. We've needed someone like that for a while now.
Yeah, it's
I'd
kind
be
of I like
honored if
that
I
as
could
well,
help
that we
out.
kind of each person has
We
their
have
own
way
individual
too much
kind of
testosterone anyway, so
kind
I
of
feel much
like
better.
what's the word I'm looking for, role, whereas in Persona
From
4 in
Kaneshiro.
particular,
He's reminding
It
us
was
of
just-
our debt. So the Kaneshiro over
it was
here
just, you know,
doesn't know what happened inside the palace.
sorry,
That's right.
in Persona 4 it was
His
more like
powers will be
you
affected
were
if
the
real
main
Kaneshiro's cognition
hero,
changes.
like you were the main character, you
can't
were
be
the
lax.
guy who, the
Seems
leader,
like
and then
best to
everybody else you
avoid
could
unnecessary
like
contact
bring
with him
in and
until
out as you
then.
wanted to.
3 weeks
And it wasn't
left, huh?
really, they didn't really
There's
all
that
have
security
specific
system,
roles,
too.
which I think Persona 5 does
But
that
if
a
we
lot
pull this
better.
off, it'll
I
definitely be
like it a
great.
lot more the way I like
We'll crush him
I like how
a
Persona
fly.
5 does it a lot better.
I'll make him regret making me angry.
Anyways, let's begin our
Okay,
operation
calm it down,
tomorrow.
Makoto.
First, we need to secure a route to the treasure, like always.
You guys are finally starting to get used to this.
Yep, so that's going to be
I'll
the
be
next
waiting
time we
for
enter
the
the
call to
palace. We're
meet
going to
up.
be getting our infiltration route. And Makoto is officially a part of the team now. Yay. That's incredibly useful. We're back at home. I always like I like that response from I like that that's Ryuji's first message. He's like, motorcycles are awesome. Apparently she already has a license for a motorbike, which is kind of cool. Yeah, but it's kind of like Makoto is apologizing, and that's fine. But it's like, if you didn't do, make the mistake that you did, we would never have gotten into Kaneshiro's palace. So it's kind of like it had to go down this way. So all is forgiven. But there we go. That is it for this part of Persona 5. We're done. We now have my favourite scene in the whole game done. Makoto's Awakening is awesome. Join me next time for the next part of Persona 5 when we're going to be doing more. We're going to be doing some side quests and social link stuff, and preparation in order to head into the palace, to head into Kaneshiro's palace, and get our infiltration route to the treasure. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. See you next time.